Okay, let me start this video out by saying just because you're good at something don't mean that you will be great at everything else. The link for this video will be in the description. So we're going to start with Paul Pierce. He gets roasted by the internet after he cursed the Rockets by predicting that they were going to win by 15 plus points in the game. So Paul Pierce is first up on this list. He was a pretty decent, pretty good basketball player. But when it comes to being a sportscaster or predicting who will win the game, that's a negative. He's not good at that. I mean, anybody can get on a show, and that goes for any of you that's watching, and read a prompter that somebody already has written for you to read. It's not really your stamp of approval. All of that shit you see them on TV doing, all the way down to TNT, to ESPN, they're reading off a prompter. Now, they do go off script sometime. Well, Barkley and Shaq probably go off script all the time because, you know, they're not probably great readers, or they're not good at following rules. So Paul Pierce made a very, very bad prediction. So let's hear him first say what he said.
As a team, I don't know where Milwaukee goes from here. Because
Whoa. So is this over?
No, listen. I think it's over.
So he said it was over. And the internet went crazy. Paul Pierce getting ready for the post-game show after the Celtics loss. You see that little Ronald McDonald tweet there. And then someone else tweeted out, game was over when Paul Pierce said the Rockets were going to win by a blowout 15 plus. LOL at Paul Pierce.
They win in blowout fashion.
The Rockets.
Blowout. 15 plus.
15. I mean, what was the line? 7.5?
15 plus tonight.
All right.
I'll bet the line and go with the Rockets.
So you heard him say they would win by 15 plus, and that didn't happen. Look at this one. Because none of his predictions are pretty much legit. And he's not the only one. There are a lot of other people that they're just good, you know, because you was a good player, don't mean you will be good at predicting games. And it's very hard to do. You got people that go to Vegas and they gamble on these games all the time. A person that doesn't know shit about sports wins a lot of money on just predicting what will happen, you know. And you it requires really no talent to be honest. But somebody who loves to argue is Barkley, and this is what Barkley said. Check it out.
This series, or any other series.
Curry, 33 points in the second half. And that'll do it. The Golden State Warriors advance to their 5th consecutive Western Conference Finals, and they win Game 6 without Kevin Durant.
They're not going to beat the Rockets without KD.
So, even Barkley messes up a lot. So I would like to say that you just can't go off of what these guys say. I hear Stephen A. Smith, man, he make some of the worst predictions. Oh my goodness. A good example also of being great at one thing and being trash at another is a legend, is the greatest of all time. Michael Jordan was a great player, but he was a horrible basketball owner when he was, you know, getting the guys to go to the Hornets. Matter of fact, the Hornets haven't really done shit yet under his ownership. They haven't won a championship since Jordan put his stamp of approval on them. But he won 6 rings as a player. Saying you could be good at one thing, man, and just be trash at another. Like this video, leave your comment, and subscribe later.